Hi, welcome to my video on surface area. This is practice 1A, two parts to review surface area of geometric figures. Number one, find the surface area of the box. The box is down below. This is the rectangular solid, and we have units in centimeters. So the rectangular solid is a box. So to draw the extras in on the lines that you can't see, just to give you a different perspective. There's the box by putting these dotted lines in on the edges that you can't see. So the surface area is the area of all the faces. So what we have a 4 on this end, 9 and 3 high. So we have, if this one is 9, there's 9 here, 9 here, and 9 there. This is 3, so it's 3 going down here. There's 3 over here. There's 3 there. And all the edges are 4 and 4 and 4. So as a result, we have, let's look at the surface area. So let's look at one side of it. Let's look at the end. So this end is a 4 by 3 is a rectangle. So it's a 4 times 3. But this end here is the same as this end over here. So that's twice that. And let's look at this side here. This side here is 9 by 3. So the length is 9. The width is 3. And again, this face here, this side right here, is also over right here. So that means that there's 2 of them there. And on this rectangular solid, we have to look at the bottom. And the top is the same, so the bottom is 9 by 4, the top is 9 by 4. So it's length times width, 9 by 4, and there's 2 of them, the top and the bottom. So this rectangular solid has 6 faces, and so we double each. We worked them out individually, and we doubled them. So that's 12 times 2 is 24. 3 9s are 27, so that's 27 is times 2 is 54, and 4 9s are 36, doubled is 36 doubled is 72. And if you add all them together, you will get 150. So it's area, so it's surface area, so it's square centimeters. Number 2, find the surface area of the box with a square base. So this one doesn't have a square base. There's no square on any one of the sides. So when you say a square base or a square face, that means one of the ends is a square. So you can see that this is again, the box is rectangular in shape. There are all right angles everywhere. So the square here, so the surface area, let's break it down into the area of the surface area is, this is a square here, so that means the square is s squared, so that's 3 squared, and there's 2 of them. So this end here, and again, let's draw this in so you can see all the sides. So this end here is a square, and that means this end is a square. So that means the area of a square is s squared, and we're multiplying it by 2. And all the edges are 3 and 3 and 3, so everything is a 3, like that. So that means that this end is a square, this end is a square. That means all the other sides are 6 by 3. This one's a top is a 6 by 3, and this side over here is a 6 by 3, and the bottom is a 6 by 3. So there's 6 length, width is 3, and there's 4 of them this time. Because we have a square, that means these 4 faces here are all the same. So they're all 6 by 3, and there's 4 of them. So that gives us 3 squared. We have to do PEMDAS. We have to square first to get 9. 2 9s makes 18. And here we have 18 times 4 is 72, or we can have 24 times 3 is 72. Many ways to do it. And when we add that up, we get 90. And this, let's go this time, feet squared. Just as the rectangular solid as a review. Now, let's look at some more. Find the surface area of a cube with an edge of 8 meters. A cube, very similar. A cube is just a special rectangular solid. Only in a cube, all the edges are the same. So, if you do this, there's the cube. So a cube has all edges 8. So that means all faces. If you think about it, all the faces, every face has an edge of 8. So that's a square. So we have the surface area of a cube. There's 6 faces. And we have each edge is 8. So the area of a square is s squared. So surface area, if we want to write it out for any cube, is 6s squared. So since this edge is 8, we have 8 squared times 6. So 8 squared is 64. And 64 times 6, use your calculator, is 384. And the units are meters, so we have square meters or meters squared. Number 4, find the surface area of the triangular prism. So this is a triangular prism. What we did before was a rectangular prism, rectangular solid. Now we have a triangular. So to get the surface area, we have to get the area of each face. So this end here is a right triangle. This one over here is same right triangle. And we have, this is 20, and this edge is 20, and this edge is 20. But what we don't have, okay, this is 10 right here. What we don't have is this edge right here. Because we have a 10 and an 8, we have a right triangle. So in a right triangle, if you know 2 sides, we can find the third side by using Pythagorean. C is the hypotenuse, which is 10. And this is A is 8. And let's call this side X. So that gives us 10 squared is 100, 8 squared is 64, x squared. So we have 100 minus 64 equals x squared. And we have x squared is 36. So x is the square root of 36. Again, there's a, later on in math, there's a plus and minus on this, but we're not worried about that right now because we're dealing with geometry. So the square root of 36 is 6. So that means that this face edge right here is 6. That means that's 6 and that's 8. So the surface area here, let's look at the surface area. So the surface area is the area of, we have a triangle. So this is a triangle. We have the, because that's a right angle, that's the base is 6 and the height is 8. So in the triangle we have half base, which is 6, times the height, which is 8. And what we have to remember, there's one triangle here and there's one triangle here. So there's 2 of those triangles. And now we have this front right here that I'm looking at, this piece, that's 20 by 10. So that's, and there's only one of them, so this is 20 times 10, length times width. The bottom is 20 by 6. 20 here, 6 here. So this is the bottom, 20 by 6. And we have this side here is 20 and this is 8. So this face right here is 20 by 8. Length times width. So we calculate this. We have 2 times a half is 1. 6 eighths are 48. Is that 8? 20 times 10 is 200. 20 times 6 is 120. 20 times 8, 160. And you add all that up, you get let's see, what do we get? When we add all that up, we get 528. And that's in inches, so it's square inches. Again, 528 when you add it all up. Use your calculator, or I'll line them all up. So that's 200, 300, 400, 480, and 480 add on 48 is 528 square inches. So let's review of the rectangular solid and the triangular pyramid. And again, as in all my videos, if you like my video and you're not a subscriber, click the like button, click the subscribe button, visit my math website, www.mathfullyexplained.com, to find more information about me, my videos, and the content. That's the content that's on my YouTube channel called Math Fully Explained, just one word. Thank you for viewing my video. Hope the video helped you. Bye-bye.